Finding insight through inner tracking.
Inner tracking meets outer tracking. When we trail an animal, we start to find clues that help us discover who that animal might be. And we can also follow those footprints and ask, where's this animal going right now? Same thing happens inside when we apply the skills of tracking to our inner landscape. A pattern comes up, right? Maybe we bump into the same pattern over and over in our life. We start to identify that, oh, when this happens, I always feel this way. And then we take it a little further. Oh, when I feel this way, I'm often thinking this. And so we start to ask that question of identification inside of ourselves. Who's that animal, so to speak, that's moving on that inner landscape? And if we were to follow the trail of that thought or that emotional pattern, where would it lead us? Would it lead us towards where we want to go? Or would we go in circles and go nowhere and keep bumping into the same frustrations and challenges? So as we do this, we start to gain insight into what's happening on our inner landscape, why we are experiencing the patterns we're experiencing. And in coaching, I help people dive deeper into that and actually go beyond identifying those patterns to actually start to shift them and release those old patterns and beliefs that are keeping us circling around, hitting those same frustrations over and over, so that we can actually move forward on a new trail and make a new path for ourselves. So something to think about today. What's moving on your inner landscape and where is it taking you? And if it's not taking you where you want to go, start to question that. Start to question those beliefs when they come up, whether it's the self-doubt of, oh, I could never do that, or I can't do this, or that sense of perhaps shame.
Like, what would other people think if
I went for that thing I really want to do.
question those beliefs so you can
Start to work with them and to actually get ourselves aligned with that trail we want to create for ourselves that represents our path, our purpose, that brings us more peace and more passion in our lives. So I invite you to do that. A little bit of wild wisdom today on the inner art of tracking.